Tropical Storm Gabrielle has actually intensified just a little over the last 12 hours, but the forecast still continues to bring it just towards the east of Bermuda. Looks like you're actually going to miss out on the worst of the weather out there in Bermuda, and off towards the north and east it will race as this front you can see just towards the east of Florida picks it up and carries it away. In fact, that front's really the biggest catalyst with this storm system. It's going to be moving over the next 12 hours into an area somewhat favorable for intensification. I say somewhat because there's a lot of things going against it. There's an upper level low right here. You got the front over here. So it's moving into an area that is for a brief period of time going to allow it to get its act together. And even on visible satellite imagery, not coming up right now, but we can see kind of that tightening and that slight organization there. And you see here over the last few hours, the last two updates actually from the NHC, they went up to a 60 mile per hour storm and a 65 after it's just been kind of sitting at that 50. So how about any impacts? Well, first off, on the east coast of the United States, no impacts whatsoever from this storm system. Maybe some long period swells, but you have to deal actually with more impacts coming off of that front just towards the east. Then we just take a look at the GFS. This is Sunday night into Monday morning, showing the closest proximity of this storm towards that island. The right front of it, the dirty side, is going to stay off well towards the east. They're going to be seeing some, kind of breezy conditions, passing showers, but nothing that I would stay that would be a full-on tropical system type impacts. In fact, let's take a close look at what the NHC is saying, where those tropical storm strength winds could extend in. As I mentioned, really not seeing much of that on Bermuda. So good news for y'all here. Now, of course, as always, there's a chance it could waver a little bit. And the NHC is actually saying about a 30 to 40% chance of tropical storm strength winds. Is just not 100%, which is kind of that core right in there. So if it does edge a little bit further towards the west and we see some strong rain bands maybe blow up in the storm system, Bermuda could be looking at some semi-impacts. But high confidence. I mean, all the models really kind of show this tight and just towards the east of Bermuda. So I'm not really worried. And then here, look at the waves. The waves probably be the biggest issue for you there. 6 to 10 foot rollers possible as it kicks on by. And then you get the long period swells combined with that front off of the east coast. That's going to kick up some 4 to 5 foot waves just offshore Florida and up and down the east coast. We also still have this next area out here. Models really don't want to show much for it. It's got a 20% in the next 7 days, 0 in the next 48 hours. So I'm not overtly concerned. Anyways, the point of these updates is to inform, educate, make sure you make proper decisions, and you don't get misinformation. I'm a meteorologist, just doing my best to keep you informed here. So as always, thanks for stopping by, and if you have any questions, shoot me a message.